Hi, good morning. Welcome to our second grade moving up ceremony. Please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance. Thank you. Before we begin, I would just like to acknowledge a couple of guests here. First, we have Mr. Jason Carter, Assistant Superintendent for Curriculum, Personnel, and Technology. Ms. Nancy Misick, our Assistant Principal here at Scotchtown and GIS. I'd also like to thank you, the parents, not only for practicing with your child every day for the ceremony, but for your support and patience during this school year. Thank you. Why don't you give yourselves a big round of applause. Next, I'd like to thank the teachers for practicing every day with the students to make this ceremony possible, and also for their hard work and dedication for this school year. Without them, it certainly would not be possible. Thank you. And with us today we have Mrs. Diadio, Mrs. Karchawer, we have Mrs. Vaughan, and we have Mrs. Alpi. Thank you. Next, I'd like to thank these students standing behind me for all of their hard work and practice that they've put in for the last few weeks for this ceremony, and also for their efforts in coming into school every day. They've done a remarkable job, and all of you should be very proud of yourselves. Give yourselves a big round of applause. And finally, but certainly not least, I'd like to thank Mr. O'Neill, our music teacher over here. About 4 weeks ago, I went to this young man and I asked him to put together a second grade moving up ceremony. And he did in about 4 weeks what normally takes us about over 5 months to do. He's done an incredible job, and I think you're going to be quite pleased by the performance you're going to see here today. Thank you.
All right, hello everybody. Thank you for coming out. Thank you for being here for the second grade spring concert and moving up celebration. For those of you who aren't familiar with me from your child's Chromebook screen, my name is Mr. O'Neill, and I'm the music teacher here at Scotchtown Avenue Elementary School. For those of you who are familiar with me, I'm sure there's at least a few people here who have heard a class or two of mine while you're making lunch or working from home in background. You know that we usually end our music classes with something called shout-outs, which is a way for kids to say thank you to people in their lives they want to say thank you to. So to switch things up a little bit today, I thought we'd give a few shout-outs before we start. So first, I'd like to shout out to Mr. Henry Friedman and Miss Nancy Misick for making this day a reality, so please clap it up for them. Next, I would like to shout out the second grade teachers, because without all of their hard work, there would not be a show today. So please clap it up for Miss Diadio, Miss Karchawer, Miss Vaughan, and Miss Alpi. And finally, I'd like to shout out to the second grade students who learned everything that you're about to see and hear in just a few weeks, and they did so with smiles on their faces. So please clap it up one more time. All right, for our first song, we are going to do the Star Spangled Banner, so please rise for the national anthem. Thank you so much. Please take your seat. All right, our next song was written by one of the greatest American songwriters, a songwriter by the name of Woody Guthrie. This song is by far his most famous and best-known song. Our next song will be This Land Is Your Land. We have one more song for all of you today. Our last song of the day is about one of America's favorite pastimes. Many of you will probably participate in it this summer, and even more of you will probably take in a game or two in the comfort of your own home, or if you're feeling adventurous, maybe at a stadium. Our last song will be Take Me Out to the Ball Game. Take us out, second graders.
How about another big round of applause? Okay, so we're not done yet. There is one other person here I'd like to recognize, and that's Mrs. Karchawer. She's retiring this year, and I would just like to thank her on behalf of Scotchtown and the Goshen School District for her many years of dedicated service here. Thank you, Mrs. Karchawer.
It has been an absolute pleasure teaching so many of your children, so many of your cousins, neighbors. I've been in this community since 1976, with my husband. We got married that year. He's been at the high school and middle school for 45 years. He is also retiring with me. Not going away yet. My children just bought a house diagonal from me, so Karchawers are still in Goshen. But I just want to say thank you to each and every one of you. This has been as interesting a year as it could have been. It has been the most special year that I will remember forever. Your children will remain in my hearts forever. The teachers, the community is still a part of me. I will thank you so much for this wonderful year, and thank you so much, Mr. Freeman. Thank you so much, Mr. O'Neill, and to my colleagues and the people I work with each and every day. I love you, and I just want to say thank you. And you guys are super amazing, and you're going to GIS. Have a great day and enjoy. Be safe, be healthy, and love each other. Love, love, love.
And how about one more big round of applause? So, thank you for coming to our show. I hope you enjoyed it. Just a reminder that the teachers are going to bring the students back to the classroom. If you are bringing your child home and you've signed them out already, we'll have aides that'll bring the students back out, and you can go back and enjoy the rest of the day. So that's it. Thank you very much.